Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So, we have a new quest coming into the game while Gothic sleeps. Will this noob do that quest? I don't know. If you want me to do the quest, like the video. If you don't want me to do the quest, like the video. Did it work? Did I get you to like the video? All right, let's be real a little bit. Let's talk serious. Um, a new Grandmaster quest. I don't know if I've done a Grandmaster quest yet. I'm not a really big quester in the game of RuneScape. You know, I definitely need to do more things like that. But we definitely might give it a go. I think it would definitely be fun to try like a Grandmaster quest or something like that. I just don't know if I'm going to have their quest requirements to do it. I need to look up and see what quest requirements that we'll probably need for the quest. You know, it's probably some like quest that I don't have or something and I got to do all those quests. But they have some cool weapons that are supposed to be dropping from it. And that's always exciting when you have new things coming into the game. And they have like a new set of claws, so that's always exciting. I've never had a pair of dragon claws on old school RuneScape, so if I get these other claws, maybe they'll be. I don't think they're as good, but listen, they're still a pair of claws, right? I think we all want dragon claws. Who wants dragon claws? All right, that's the question. Who wants dragon claws? I think I do. You know, I think it'd be pretty cool. Did I level up Slayer too? I should be getting a Slayer level pretty soon, so that's going to be pretty exciting. But I would definitely love the new claws and stuff. I need a new spec weapon. Even though I always forget to spec because I'm usually AFK, and I always forget a combat potion. I need to get a bunch of combat potions and just start using them. I need to just remember to use them and be like, no, if you're going to do a Slayer task, it's mandatory you bring a combat potion. It would speed things up so much. And if I started specking, man, it would be so good. But that said, it was a long weekend. Very long weekend. It was we got to spend time with family and things, and you know, it was a it was a nice weekend. There was some stuff that happened also, but overall, the time with the family was amazing. So it was a long weekend. Thank you guys for watching the videos that I've been releasing. We're definitely tearing it up view count wise. You guys have been tearing it up. But this weekend, pretty much what I did was I had some pre-uploaded videos, and you guys seemed to really enjoy the videos. You know, so I was like, all right, cool. I was so glad that you guys were that I had some content that I could put out, even though I wasn't by RuneScape. So it actually worked out really well in that sense. So this is the first time playing it since, in almost 2-3 days. So it's nice to get back on the grind. Like I said, just with family and stuff, and I didn't want to take away from family time and just be on the game the whole time. Even though I wanted to play, you know, family's more important. And I know that sounds weird to some of you guys. Some of you guys are like, listen, Looney, OSRS for life. And I get it. But it was a good weekend. Now, we're still on that grind. We're still trying to get that Slayer level up, trying to get that 99 Slayer out of the way, and then trying to do some other stuff. I've been lacking on birdhouse runs. Do you guys forget to do your birdhouse runs, or you're just like, I'm not going to do that birdhouse run right now? That's what I've been doing. I did do something that I want to show you guys that I was doing, and I talked about it a little bit, but man, I really like this training method, and I actually might do it a little bit more than... I actually might be doing this quite a bit more, depending on XP rates and things like that, but we'll show that in a later video. But that said, if you guys are here, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, hit that like button. I know I said like about 3-4 times already, but if you guys can like that video, or this video, it definitely helps out a lot. We should be getting 96 Slayer pretty soon. We got 2K XP, and these guys give 157. So we'll definitely get into this video. Pretty cool. I'm definitely excited about that. We'll talk about some stats and stuff. I'm 2133. It's debatable. Will I hit max by the end of the year? I don't know. I guess we'll, you know what? I'm going to write this down. I'm going to write it down on a notepad real quick. So this sticky note can go right here. And then let's go videos to do. And if you guys have any video ideas that you want me to talk about or do, go ahead and leave them in the comments section, and I definitely will do it. But I want to talk about my training method. And then I wanted to talk about max by this year. Max by this year. And what else should I talk about? I'm going to talk about the quest a little bit. But I don't know if I have a lot to talk about at the moment. And I love to ramble. So it like I said, it was a long video. But I wanted to get these so I can remember these. But if you guys have anything else you want me to talk about, I'd love to talk about it from a noob perspective or a casual player perspective. Actually, that's another topic. Let's talk about how many players are noobs that want to be. Like, they could definitely, like, you know, grind things out and stuff if they wanted to go harder, but they just choose not to. All right, there we go. So we got some topics for some videos for this week. I'm pretty excited to talk about things. Like I said, I just like to ramble and talk, and sometimes it gets a little annoying for some of you guys, but if you guys are like me, dude, I just love to listen to people talk about RuneScape as I'm playing RuneScape. It's just something that I enjoy. Like, I like a lot of other things. I enjoy skateboarding. I enjoy football. I like those things. But when I'm playing, like, RuneScape, when I'm AFKing, like, some Slayer tasks and stuff, dude, I just want to hear some dudes talk about RuneScape. I want to hear them talk about their fishing or their mining or something like that. It doesn't even have to be anything crazy. It's just, I love to listen to them talk about the game. I really like the casualness of RuneScape, and you know, that's just kind of the way I play it. It's there's some amazing players at this game that go pretty hard on it. That's just not my type of gameplay. You know, I'll definitely waste some gold and just to AFK a little bit harder. That's the way it goes. But you know, I enjoy the game. So I guess what we'll do, I want to talk about some Dragon Claws a little bit, and I want to talk about the new quest. I haven't got to, like, look up the quest. I never did this quest on RS3, but I know we got Tormented Demons and stuff, and I'm curious how they're going to do the Tormented Demons. I remember Tormented Demons, and I never did Tormented Demons ever. And they always looked like an interesting boss. It looked like they were one of the... They almost reminded me, like, of... who are those guys? Demonic Gorillas? I think I've seen a few people talk about those, and like, you gotta switch, like, so they're praying against melee, you gotta do range damage. They're playing against range, you gotta do melee. So they actually have a couple things that they switch between. They almost seem like that. I don't know if the Tormented Demons had like something where they'll really hit you hard. I'm not sure. I don't remember because I never did it. But they kind of remind me of that a little bit, and I do have to cough, so I apologize. But, you know, that's just the ramble life, right? If we got a cough, I'm going to cough. So I'm curious to see what Tormented Demons are going to be like, and, you know, how rare some of the drops are. What do you guys think about the staff? So I saw the sword. The sword is going to be like the arc light, but it's supposed to be really, like, really. Oh, check it out. 96 Slayer. Yeah, let's go. 3 more levels. Man, that's crazy. And 3 more levels. 1 level is going to take me like 2 weeks. So, it's 3 more levels, but a very long time. Let's see what the clan chat has to say real quick. See if they give me any grats. No grats. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really do. This isn't really a late night clan. They're usually logged off by now, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, the sword is like an arc light, but it's like way more powerful, so it's supposed to like be really good. So I'm like, all right, I guess that's gonna be really cool. The bow is supposed to be decent too. The one that I'm really curious about, other than the dragon claws, is the staff though. The staff, it's supposed to auto cast like your ancients, or not your ancients. It's the archaic spellbook. It's supposed to like auto cast those, but I guess the demon bane spells are supposed to hit way harder. So that's a thing. So I'm pretty excited about it. I hope it's good. I hope there's some cool stuff, interactions with some mage stuff with it. Like, I don't know the weapons and stuff on RuneScape, so I'm not going to act like I do. But I guess there's this really good staff that's supposed to be the best. And people are saying it might actually be comparable if you're fighting demons. So I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool. I like that. But the staff is still going to be better in like all the other situations. So I think that's a great thing when there's like a weapon has its niche. Like there's a weapon that's good at everything. It's like the best. But there's one weapon that is better at killing demons. That's kind of cool. Because it's not like all the mobs in the game are demons. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's going to really break anything or mess with prices and all this other stuff. So I think it's a cool thing to have that option for something cool. But let's talk about the claws, though. The claws, that's going to be cool. It's supposed to give a burn effect too, but it's not supposed to be as strong as the dragon claws. But they do have the similar spec like a dragon claw, something like that. I think it's 30%. I don't know what dragon claws are. Are dragon claws 50%? I don't know. I'm just talking here. I'm throwing out numbers. I personally don't know, but I think it's gonna be cool. Anytime you can do the 4-hit, like pa 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 pa. That's it's so awesome, man. I remember the Dragon Claw spec. Do you guys remember when people, what did we call them? PJers? I don't remember. It's something where like when you saw someone fighting someone in the wilderness, people like had their declaw spec and they were like spamming the guy when 2 guys are fighting, and then when they would get out of combat for a second, the guy would charge in and just spec him out and steal the kill. I don't remember what it was called, but it used to be a thing back in the day. I don't know if you guys can still do that, but it was an interesting thing. So everybody had like, you saw just people with one item. They just had dragon claws, and they were just standing on the sidelines, and you knew what was about to happen. It was so funny. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about the quest. So what should I title the video? Should a noob get dragon claws? Maybe that's what I'll do. I'm on a noob kick. Like, I title all my videos a noob, So if you made it to this end of this video, we kind of discussed this, so you kind of know what's going on, right? So it's not like it's a shocker. Some people be like, you're going to buy dragon claws? Not necessarily. Maybe one day, hopefully. If they drop in price a little bit, Looney TNT might have to pick up a pair. But, that's pretty much what I'm thinking. We're talking about the claws and stuff. So YouTube's just funny. You got to have some weird titles sometimes. And I try to make it relevant to what I'm talking about, but sometimes sometimes we might do a weird title or something, and that's just the way it goes. All right, guys. Who's this guy? Is he upset at me that I have a cannon here? I've been here for a while, so it's not like I've been, stealing anything. I've been here, so that's about it. We're going to talk this week. If I love to get some comments from you guys to get some topics you'd like me to talk about. But we're going to talk about my training method. We're going to talk about maxing by the end of the year. We're going to talk about how many players are actually noobs that want to be noobs versus sweaty players. And that's about it at the moment. So we got 3 videos, topics that we're going to be talking about in the next 3 videos. So leave some comments. I'd love to hear some more stuff about it. And I'd love to go maybe this weekend, possibly, we'll do a live and try to get our fire cape back. I would like to get my fire cape back if I could. So we'll see what happens there. So we might end up doing a live. So if you guys want to come hang out and watch me probably fail a few times before I get my fire cape back, I'd love to see you guys. And that's about it. All right, guys. And like always, anything goes good with the Dragon Med.